Hey guys, it's Tech Tools 2, and today we're going to be looking at Glean. So what is Glean? Glean is a note-taking app that you can record audio and your screen with, and it also can transcribe the audio for you. So I find it very useful in the class, because I can just record lectures, take notes while I do it. There's study and focus modes, and you can customize and organize the layout of the screen to match more with your preferences, to help you get in your workflow. So let's take a look at how to use it. So this is what the Glean desktop app looks like. You can go up here to toggle on and off dark mode. And so primarily you're just going to be going to creating new events so that you can take notes. So I can title this Tech Tools. And to start with, I'll just show you how to take notes default. So to start, I'm just going to hit record. So here it shows where I'm recording audio. So let's see. Tools are fun. So when we put that header in, it pops up right here to show that this is a section where we started talking about how fun tools are. And here I can say, I like them. And when that pops up, you can see there's a timestamp that says 41 seconds. And there's a little bubble right here that you can click to see which note you're at, which I find pretty useful. And if you have something that you think is a really important note, you can say, "This is so important." It'll show up here with a little exclamation mark. And if you want something that you need to review, you can mark that. You can create a task. So if I was to say, Tech Tools due today, and I could put, boom, today, send that out. And you can also scribble. I like that feature a lot, but there's our smiley face, it loaded. So we can go to transcript and hit transcribe audio, and you can go ahead and pick which language you want, transcribe, and so that will take a little minute to load. But if we want to go up here, we can check out the focus timer. So when we set that, we can see tracking of if we're reviewing notes, say, okay, this is how long we need to be reviewing for. I'll stop that. We can also go into study mode. It takes what we said in the transcription and we get a quiz related to that. This is a bit of a newer feature. So the abilities of it isn't always perfect, but they're always refining it. So here we can see the transcription, and that's, everything I said. So there's that. We can also look at just the notes. Here is where we can kind of customize our layout. We can hit that and it'll hide. We can say, all right, we don't want to worry about accidentally putting in new notes. Another cool feature of this is that you can import slides. So if we want to go here, all right, so now that that has loaded in, we can see our PowerPoint. We can walk through here, go back to the start, pressing that. So while we're recording and we post a slide, it will come right down here and we can take notes. We can say, yay, and we can hit next once we're done with this slide. Hit post next slide, and that will pop down over here, and we can just continue taking notes. Yippee! I didn't spell that right, but and it'll keep the timestamps too. So that's kind of the basics of using this. We can go back, exit event. So you can go down here and hit add to collection, new collection, and hit confirm. So then you can add it to this collection, and then if you want to start a new event in this collection, it will help to keep everything organized. If we go over to tasks, now we can see the tech tools due Sunday. If we want to search something, tech tools, we can see events, we can see where it's mentioned in our other slides or in transcripts. So this is essentially what Glean is. So this is essentially what Glean is. So pros and cons. Pros for me is that it's easy to use. I really like the transcriptions feature. I think that's super useful. And you can also use it on multiple devices. So I have the app on my phone. Cons would be that it's expensive. It's $129 a year. Just for personal use. There are different plans for classroom and business uses. I get mine through the Access Center at WSU because I'm not paying that much for anything, but you know, I definitely see the value in it. You also have to pay to access other tools, so there are tiers in the personal subscription plan, which I don't really like. And there's also the storage space aspect, so they have their own cloud, but if you ever wanted to like download anything, that could get a little bit complicated. But appreciate you guys for sticking around. Hope that was under 10 minutes.